I'm a wanderer. I'm a wanderer.
Welcome everyone, I'm Mir Jagan, and tonight we are going to be reviewing a game called Waking. Waking is a unique personal journey of self-reflection and remembrance, which combines third-world exploration and real-world meditation. It's a type of game, a genre that I've never seen before. It's a really good game, I have to admit. When I was recording the video for this review, I actually ended up playing the game for over an hour. I played through the entire first chapter, literally could not put the game down. That's how good it was and how much I was enjoying the game. So this game is developed by Jason Oda and published by Tiny Build Games. This is a sponsored video. I got this game for free off of Tiny Build Games via Rayman Gaming. And I will put a affiliated link down below in the description, so please click the link. Every sale, I get a small percentage, which helps me out immensely. So thank you very much in advance. There we go. The music in this game is beautiful. Sorry, this game is a true meditative experience. Waking is a personal experience where you play a character based on yourself. Throughout the game, you are asked questions about your life, your friends, and your loved ones to build your character. It delves into your past, so if you have a history of depression, this game might not be for you, but it's definitely worth looking at. So when you first start the game, it asks you to enter your real first name, which makes sense because the character is based on you. It asks for your gender, your height, and your build, normal or husky. And then you can choose difficulty. So there's Souls difficulty or Indie difficulty. Medium, easy, very easy. In Waking, your character, you play yourself, and your character is in a hospital bed. You're like on death's door. When I first started this game, I honestly had no idea what was going on. I'm like, where do I go? What do I do? But the game tells you everything. It highly recommends that you play the game with a controller. And I agree. I did try playing it on the keyboard, and controller is much, much easier to use. It was definitely developed with a controller in mind. The music in this game is just so calming and relaxing. And that voice, I don't know what language they're speaking, but the whispery voice, I found both disturbing and comforting at the same time. Every footstep in this game you can hear. You can hear the wind. You can hear the birds. It's seriously a very immersive game. Now just here, we're still in the tutorial, and it's just teaching you how to block attacks. Because while this game relies on meditation, it is still a game. There are enemies to beat and boss battles to fight and terrain to overcome. Now I found this bit, this Oracle of Desire, I found this bit really interesting. this section of the game, and this is echoed throughout the game, you have to choose. So in this one, you have to choose what the two great desires of your life are. And there are quite a few to choose from. Once you choose one desire, the other ones changes. And you're given a new one to choose from. Now, the only problems that I had here was I didn't know which door to go through. I mean, there was one there that was open, but I thought that was the one I had already gone through. But I figured I'll go through it again and see if it changed. And yeah, the landscape did change, so I figured I was on the right path. The game is beautiful, though. I mean, it's the colors in the game are muted because it's like you're going through a dream world. But the music and the sounds they just draw you in. Very, very immersive. The light, if, you can really tell here, but yeah, there is a bit of a glowy light that like follows you or precedes you as you walk around, so you're never truly in the dark. The control scheme is really easy to pick up and learn. It took me a while to figure out how to charge things because I just kept throwing them and I'm like, why isn't this working? I got the hang of it. As the enemies get more advanced, they start throwing projectiles at you as well. And if you drop down to 0 life, then it's game over. It's game over, but not really game over, because the game respawns you and you're able to continue, which is really good. This is another really deep part of the game, so this is struggles. So now you have to choose 2 different struggles that you had to deal with during your life. And there's, again, a lot to choose from. And I actually... It took me a minute to choose 2. So I chose insecure. So yeah, this game really makes you do some deep soul searching. And I mean, you could answer anything, but the developers really want you to be honest with yourself in this game. It was at that point in this game that I'm like, wow. My first thought was, they are really not pulling any punches in this game. In this part of the game, I honestly wasn't 100% certain where to go, but I was enjoying the sights that much that it didn't matter. I honestly felt like a tourist in this bit. I know these are enemies, but they are so pretty. In this game, you will battle the forces of entropy surrounded by the ones you love. Waking asks you to draw on your own experiences, fears, and desires, and bring them with you on your journey to wake. Here in the dream, your memories are your protectors, your companions, and your weapons. And you'll see this in a bit. So when I chose my two big life desires, those are actually my weapons. And suddenly the music changes. I did find this song here, the music change, very jarring. But it's still a good song. So yeah, this bit, after I beat that boss, I honestly did not know what to do. I really wished that there was like, you know how in Fable you can push a button and it shows you your path with a sparkly light? I really wish that this game had that sparkly path. At this point I thought, that was a quick game. I honestly thought that was like the end of the game. And I'm like, well, this can't be the end. I haven't even gone through, really a meditation yet. How can this be the end?
Don't go into the light.
At this point, when I heard that voice, because it speaks in English, I'm like, what? Wait, what?
Can you hear me?
I honestly was not expecting to hear an English-speaking voice in this game.
There's another way. Back to the life you know. Meet me there, and I will show you the way back home.
At this point, I know I'm saying at this point, but this game kept throwing me for loops. I mean, literally one loop after another, one surprise after another with this game. But to be honest, I think with this game, I'm more interested in the meditation bits, the soul searching, than I am in the actual game. So, or replay it from the start. I think I would put it on very easy, just so I didn't have to worry too much about the battling aspects. As you go through the game, you're given new abilities as you find them or earn them. One of the things I didn't like about this game is that you can only have one attack enabled at a time. One ability. I didn't like the fact that I had to go back into the menu to change out abilities. To me, that took away from the immersion quite a bit. Which is another reason why I say I would choose to play this game on very easy in future. Everything that I have seen in this game is very, very cinematic. I absolutely love the game.
Listen to my words, and I will guide you to your treasures within.
So This is the
First.
first guided meditation of the game,
Close your
and
eyes.
it walks you all the way through the
Trust
meditation,
me.
step by step. So
Don't
if you've
be
never done meditation before,
Just close your eyes.
it seriously holds your hand. And I really love how the game there kind of had the shutter effect
us mine a
of
memory.
actually closing your eyes.
We'll start
It's a
somewhere
nice,
easy.
nice visual cue. So yeah, this is the bit that I didn't like. The fact that you could only have one weapon equipped at a time. I mean, I understand why they did it, because on a controller you have limited weapons. But I didn't like that you couldn't there was no way to cycle through them easily. On a keyboard, you know, they would be like the number keys, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you could just tap a number to equip them. But here you actually have to go, in this game you have to go into the menu to exchange, you know, to equip your weapons. This is literally the only gripe that I have about this game. Like I said, I really enjoyed the game. I haven't completed it because it's quite a bit longer than I originally thought. But it's a really good game, very soul-searching, very immersive. I highly recommend it. So that's pretty much it. Have you guys played this game? What do you think? Let me know. Do you know of any other games that are like this? This is honestly the very first game like this that I have ever seen in my life. And I really love how they've combined gaming and meditation, which are two things that I love, and combined them into one.